Travis Hunter will go down as the biggest bust in NFL history. What possessed him to think he could play wide receiver and cornerback in the NFL with these elite athletes? It was the biggest mistake of his life. That and dating that 304 LEANNA, LENEE. Yeah, that was the biggest mistake of his life. You can't do that. Dude, this is the NFL, man. I mean, you got guys that's 300 pounds that can run a 4.5. What was you thinking? What was you thinking? Please tell me what was you thinking? Like, you weren't thinking straight. You think you could do that. And people are talking and people are saying this.
Here's the thing. Everyone hits me up. And this is the funny part real quick. JB, it's only 2 games. You didn't say that for Sauce Gardner. You didn't say that for Patrick Surtain. You didn't say that with Stingley. Oh, damn, they're ready as rookies. They're the guy. They're natural, hip, swift, turn and run. Look at them backpedal. Look at the contact courage. You don't say that with this guy. Now he needs more games. He was the best ever, Jason, last year, you guys told me.
And I blame Deionsanders. What would possess you to tell this young man at 170 pounds he can play two-way in the NFL? That is crash. You couldn't even do it, Deion. And you're the best cornerback to ever play, arguably. And you would say, no, it ain't no arguing. You the best of all time. And you couldn't do it. You played baseball. And you played football at the same time. And you couldn't do it. So why would you tell this young man that he can do this and gas him up? He barely can play wide receiver. He too light in the behind, Deion. You know that. I know that. The NFL know that. And for him to go the second round pick, it's the biggest ripoff ever. It's one of the biggest ripoffs ever.
Breaking news out of the NFL, where Jaguars two-way star Travis Hunter has undergone season-ending knee surgery. The procedure repaired an LCL injury suffered on October 20th, and he's expected to return to full football activities within 6 months. Our Jonathan Jones reports that Hunter's injury is not expected to have any long-term impact on his career. The number 2 overall pick took the majority of his snaps on offense this season, tallying 28 catches for just under 300 yards and a touchdown. On the other side of the ball, he racked up 15 tackles and 3 passes defended.
So Travis Hunter, he didn't even get injured in the game. He got injured in practice. That's how light in the behind he is. He's so soft, he got injured in practice. Come on, man.
I think Colorado playing Travis for as many snaps as they did was complete coaching malpractice. Now, Trav, he's obviously a super competitor. He wanted to be out there for as many plays as possible. And at a certain point, I think as the coach, the onus is on you to kind of rein him in. And by that, I mean, there was really no reason for him to be playing full time on both sides of the ball when you knew that he was going to be an NFL player.
And you might ask, did his dating life ruin his career?
I know that a lot of women's going to be mad at what I got to say about this, but a man should know that she wants you more than you want her. If you want her more than she wants you, it's going to end bad, and you are going to have a stressful relationship because you are going to be trying to do everything possible to keep her in your life, and there's going to become a time period where she just don't care no more.
So let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. LEANNA, LENEE ruined Travis Hunter's career. She did, and let me tell you why. Because as a man, especially a professional man that's making these millions of dollars, getting all these endorsements from Adidas, going second round, getting that second round money, that first round pick money, you gotta prioritize yourself. You cannot put the woman in front of your career. As soon as you do that, your career is going to be over. And I don't care what you're doing. You can be a police officer. You can work at the grocery store as a manager. You could be a mechanic. You could own your own smoke shop. Whatever you're doing, as soon as you put that woman first, that's when your career is going to go down. He should have been getting with the athletic trainers, saying, you know what? I want to gain 15, 20 pounds of muscle. I know that I'm playing both sides of the field, and I'm doing this. I'm playing cornerback. I'm playing wide receiver. Let's get 20 pounds of muscle on me. But no, he too busy wanting to go out here and buy a $500,000 Mercedes Benz, and he's just a simp. He's an injured simp. As soon as you get cut from the NFL forever, you know what she gonna go? She gonna go to the next NFL player, because you didn't already advertise. That's how these NFL players is now. They just want to say, you know what? I smashed Travis Hunter's wife. That's what happened. I smashed her and clapped her cheeks. That's the dirty game you in. Don't be surprised you see it with Sauce Walker. Don't be surprised if you see her with Deshaun Watson. Cause that's what you did. Instead of cutting, yeah, you cut your hair. That was a good thing. But instead of cutting your hair, you should have been in the gym. You should have been looking at film. Cause you got injured in practice. That shows you had no durability. No durability. You was too busy getting online and trying to protect this 304. And we all seen her getting smashed by Pookies. I mean, Pookie and Ray Rays. Pookie, Ray, and Pookie Ray Johnson. Yeah, she was getting smashed by everybody that you could think of. Everybody cousin, everybody favorite nephew. She was getting a cheek clap by. But you was too busy running around here, trying to propose, trying to have a baby. Now look at you. Now look at you. Cause you wanted to go out like this. You wanted to go out like this. Now the Jacksonville Jaguars, like, what was we thinking? Who was in charge of drafting this kid? I told y'all not to draft him. The guy's weighs 165 pounds. Now, why would you draft him? Why would you draft a guy that weighs 165 pounds and prioritizing his girlfriend on social media every chance you get? And I said it was going to happen. I said they was going to ask the tough questions before they drafted him. And I know they did. But they didn't know that he was going to go out like this. They didn't know that he was going to be trash like this. Now you trash and you a simp. You gotta pick one, Travis. You can't be trash and be a simp. That's what you gotta focus on yourself, young man. You're not supposed to get married till you retire from the NFL. Cause now she gonna leave you. I give it about year 2, she leaving. Year 2 or 3, she gone for sure. Cause you gonna be out the league. You too light in the A. You done got a ACL injury. You can't come back from that. You wasn't fast in the beginning. You only ran about a 4.5, 4.6 at 165 pounds. That ain't good. That's not good at all. They could have picked multiple players that was better than you. And they decided to go with you. You know why? Because you had the clout. You was with Deionsanders. You won the Heisman Trophy. So they picked you because out of default, basically. Like, okay, this guy, he's a Heisman Trophy winner. I guess he's good. No, he's trash. He been trash. He was trash in high school. He was trash in Colorado. Yeah, he was trash. Yeah, Deion knew he was trash. The whole Colorado team was trash. And they were so hyped up. Everybody at the game. Chad Ochocinco, Terrell Owens, Wallow and Gilly. Everybody at the game just looking silly. Just looking silly like these dudes can really play and they can't play. You got Dwayne The Rock Johnson embarrassing himself on the sideline like y'all really balling. You remember that? The first season in Colorado when we thought they really was going to ball out and they did nothing. And Deion still ain't did nothing. And they talking about, yeah, that's why he don't want to go to the NFL. I'm going to get on you now, Deion. That's why you don't want to go to the NFL. Because you know you don't belong in there. You got your son. Yeah, your son deserved to be drafted. They hate on him. Your son deserved to be drafted at that pick. Yeah, he deserved to go undrafted. And so did Travis Hunter. Both of them trash. Both of them is garbage. Been garbage. For a long time, they've been garbage. It's just nothing but hype. Just nothing but hype. Just nothing but hype. You just go, your girlfriend just the apple of your eye. That's it. You just want to propose. You just want to get married. You just want to have your YouTube channel. You just want to get on TikTok and do your stupid dances. And that's what happens. That's what happens. Year 2, 3, they gonna release you. It's the NFL stands for not for long. For a reason. Because you ain't gonna be that long, Travis. You know why? Because you was with that 304. Now she gonna divorce you and take half because you ain't get no prenup. You was too stupid to get a prenup. You ain't want to do it. You wasn't thinking right. And Deion tried to tell you. He tried to give you subtle little hits. Like, you stupid. They looking at you like you stupid. Even when you went on the pivot, they was looking at you like, what is wrong with this dude? Yeah, he just young. He gonna have to learn though. He gonna have to get his butt spanked. Pause. He gonna have to get it spanked. That's what's gonna have to go on for him to learn his lesson. Cause he could have been in the gym. He could have got with a nutritionist. He could have got with the physical therapy. He could have got with somebody that's gonna put 15, 20 pounds on him and say, you know what? You gonna have to get gain some weight, young man. Cause you ain't gonna last. You got injured in practice. So Travis Hunter, what I need you to do, I need you to get your act together, and I need you to get it together quickly. This has been the episode of The Terrell Williams TV.